Welcome to the Office of Specialized Services and Deaf Services here at Bergen Community College. I'm going to show you guys our side of the website. If you go to bergen.edu/OSS, it will bring you to our main site here, the Disability Services, Office of Specialized Services, otherwise known as OSS, which may be utilized. So just to reiterate what's on the page, the Office of Specialized Services seeks to provide students the opportunity to participate fully in the college's educational programs and benefit from all aspects of campus life by promoting universal design principles and the use of reasonable and appropriate accommodations. We believe an accessible and equitable environment benefits everyone. We provide services and accommodations to all Bergen Community College students who have current documentation of a disability that substantially limits one or more major life activities, including but not limited to walking, talking, learning, hearing, or seeing. Before we go ahead and click on that lovely blue accommodations process, I'm going to just point you out down here at the accommodation descriptions in blue. If you go forward with these videos and you still aren't sure what a specific accommodation is, please come back to this part of the website and hit the accommodation descriptions. In that, it will go into each individual accommodation with a more detailed description on what it entails and how to utilize them here at BCC. All right, going back to the accommodations process, we're going to click this lovely big blue link, and it will take you to the student accommodations process. Again, to reiterate, your eligibility for services and accommodations through the Office of Specialized Services is a separate process and done independently of the college admissions process. You are encouraged to contact OSS in the early stages of college planning. Evaluation of eligibility. In order to be eligible for accommodations through OSS, you must, 1, have a disability that substantially limits one or more major life activities that includes, but not limited to, walking, talking, learning, hearing, or seeing. 2, have and provide current and appropriate information or documentation of such a disability when necessary. Going into our processing time. So based on when requests for accommodations are submitted, it may take up to 4 to 6 weeks of completing the documentation submission process. Once completed, a letter will be emailed to your BCC email address regarding your eligibility status. That email will include further instructions about next steps in the process for registering here at OSS. Considering the length of time it may take to complete the accommodation process and document review, students are strongly encouraged to begin the document review process as early as possible. New students are strongly encouraged to request accommodations from OSS as early as possible, even prior to attending BCC. Current students may request accommodations at any time, but are encouraged to make their requests for accommodations as soon as they become aware of the need for one. Just so that you are aware regarding our documentation filing or access, all information and documentation submitted to our office becomes part of the student's educational record as defined by the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, otherwise known as FERPA. If you have any additional questions regarding that, you may select this link here, and it will go into more detail about what FERPA is.